What's up, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow reptilian? My name's Scyushi, and we are back again for some more Elder Scrolls Blades. I'm sorry that this series has not been as consistent as I would like. Honestly, even though I have actually spent quite a while just grinding this game in general, as you're going to end up seeing today, and hopefully we'll be able to actually have some time for some dungeons, I haven't really had as much time as I would like to, which is a little bit disappointing, but our lizard is actually looking pretty swagger, and we're going to end up opening up some of these chests here. So, silver chest, exquisite silver light hammer. Okay, that's not too bad. I like the orchilium because that's going to be really useful for us. And then the golden chest as well is going to give us a superior orcish warhammer of sparks. That's not bad. The silver helmet, of course, is going to be a downgrade for us. Potion of resist fire, I could care less. That, for a gold chest, it's pretty bad. The only thing that I do like about what we got out of that gold chest is you're going to notice our gold is getting extremely low. I did not count on this. I wasn't, like, I legit was not paying attention while I was upgrading the town. And it drained me, man. Like, it drained our gold. We are so broke right now. It's not even funny. They've had a couple updates too to the game. One of them that's most notable is that they actually tell you when there's these new daily rewards. They lie, they're misleading, but they basically are saying that there's 3 new things that are in the daily store for you. This right here, of course, we can't actually, like, you have to buy this, so I don't know why they're advertising these things, but they're pretty cool. Like, the 3D models of these things looks great, especially when you're on mobile, dude. Like, you know, I tried to convince, I convinced my friend Stratus. He's got like a really fancy iPad now, and he's like, oh, this game actually looks really good, because it might not look that great for you guys watching on the computer screen, you know, not to mention I render these videos out at like 30 frames just because you know, it saves hard drive space, and honestly, I mean, this game's not, I don't think this is playing in 60 frames, but anyways, I upgraded my alchemy house or whatever, so hopefully we'll see a bunch of XP show up. But the alchemy house, I just wanted to update just for kicks. Same with the workshop as well. I thought these were going to give me a lot more XP. That's the only big reason why I ended up researching them. But also it means that we do have more options for like other items. So, you know, out of the workshop, more importantly, we get to actually craft some medium things like trees and junk like that. We don't get to craft anything large yet, but just the sheer amount of gold that's required in order to do this stuff is just like, no thank you. The alchemy area, of course, I wanted to upgrade just because it will end up helping us in the long run with potions and junk like that, even though we're not really taking full advantage of it just right now. I have not ended up upgrading like these buildings right here. They're still a mess. I put like some vanity items just throughout the town that you may see here and there. And, you know, not to mention this area I'm kind of leaving. I haven't really touched it or done anything with it yet outside of adding a banner or two. But there is a lot more houses, so we should see our town like upgrade today, I'm hoping. This is just another workshop, because I actually found that in a lot of cases, it was actually cheaper for us, like more cost-effective resource-wise, gold-wise, and experience-wise, as far as the town is concerned, to actually get like just another workshop or another smithy and stuff like that. It was just cheaper overall to get one new smithy than it was to buy 2 houses for literally the same amount of XP, and buying 2 houses would have been more expensive. Now we're at the point where buying houses one at a time is probably going to end up being more cost effective, which is crazy because I mean, it's like things are super duper expensive right now, but I'm really hoping that we can make a big dent on our town XP today, because we are actually up to level 7 on our town. And then these things, I gotta tell you, like, every time these show up, they're always worth getting. There you go. 200,000 gold. That's going to help us out. The copper, that's not really as much as I would hope for at this point. The lumber, the limestone, the stone cairn is going to be all great. That's just, I buy these 100% because the amount of resources that you're getting out of these are literally like hours upon hours of grinding dungeons. Like 1,850 limestone you will get maybe like 5, 10, maybe 20 at the most limestone per mission. and it's random whether or not it's gonna actually give you like limestone or like another resource. But the amount of XP that we're getting from actually completing these houses is just through the roof. Our house, our town, I mean, is actually looking a lot better. You know, it's looking a lot more clean. The enchanter, I felt, was something that we desperately needed to invest in, because what the enchanter is going to do for us down the line is allow us to put resistances in our armor, and more importantly, elemental effects in our weapons, if we ever end up finding a weapon that tops our life-stealing sword, which the life-steal is not very OP on this sword, despite the fact that it is, in fact, a legendary artifact weapon, which... Granted, you know, I bought it out of the store before they ended up removing these weapons out of the store, and it does look beautiful, but I still really, really want to, like, if I could, my choice would be using a two-handed broadsword, because they're, like, my favorite weapon in video games. So, if we end up ever getting, like, a legendary broadsword that is an equivalent, I mean, we'll see how much extra gems we have by the time we get our town to rank 10. However... I have actually leveled up our smithy to level 6. There's no reason to upgrade it any further than that, I don't think. But here's the thing. We're going to kind of skip over the armor. Like, we already got... we kind of already got the... and let me actually grab these ingots. That's very expensive, but I need to take as many of them as I can. There's also a Dwarven plate helmet. Why does it say that it's locked? Why can't I buy this? I don't know, but that's the first time I've ever seen him actually sell armor appropriate for our level, which is pretty crazy. The Quicksilver metal is something I think we're gonna need to go for as well, because if we go into the crafting tree, check this out. So this is something that I find generally annoying about this game, but if we go to the armor, and if we go to the, let's go to the Orcish, right? So I crafted us an Orc plate. It requires Orchillium, steel, and iron. And up next, we've got Dwarven. Now, we're slowly getting there to the point where we can craft this stuff, but here's the thing. This costs leather, Orchillium ingot, and Dwarven metal ingot. Now, this is just the mail armor, so that's like the cheaper equivalent. The plate armor is the one that I want to go for. But again, you see that it costs more Orchillium in order to craft this, and then it also costs the, you know, then it also costs the Dwemer, right? Now, here's the thing. If we bump up to, is Quicksilver the one? Yeah, Quicksilver is the next heavy armor. I love heavy armor. But if we look at this, now suddenly, Dwarven metal ingot and Quicksilver ingot. So, in my mind, it's just worthless for us to even bother going for Dwemer, because by the time we can actually get enough Dwarven metal to craft the Dwemer armor, you know, we're going to need the exact same equivalent of Dwemer for the Quicksilver armor anyways. And in my eyes, that's just not worth it at all to end up bothering, even like wasting our time for that. Because, you know, even the next tier up from that is going to end up costing, that was a silver ingot, my bad. I thought it was the Quicksilver. But the next tier up is going to cost Quicksilver. You know that that's the case. So in my eyes, it's like, you know, how do we justify this? How do we justify just how much we decide to end up spending, you know, our resources to end up upgrading all of this gear for the sake of, you know, just wasting all of our money, basically? So, you know, we're seeing right here that we've got the Orcish Fine plate helmet of fire resist. So that's going to give us 74 defense as opposed to 87 if we end up just buying this for 5,000 anytime. Like, that's the thing too. Now that he can actually just sell Dwemer, it means I basically just have to check this game every day to see whether or not he actually has a set. And there's a lock on it. So we, like, the game didn't even explain to me that we can't even wear this armor. And I have no idea. Oh, because it requires level 18. Of course. What am I thinking? That's not going to be a problem for us, though. That's going to be super duper easy. Now, the trick is, if anything's over 300 gold, I usually just end up selling it, because gold is going to end up being a very, very big commodity, I think, at the end of the game, when we can't actually have the advantage of this whole cash shop thing. I mean, granted, we could always just buy ourselves, like, loot chests and stuff like that, but I don't know. See, like, one orc ingot, or we could just sell this for 2 grand. Yeah, obviously I'm going to take that instead. But anyways, We could end up tampering our gear. I think that would end up being a lot more cost effective as well. But whatever. As far as upgrading our walls are concerned, I think this is just changing the vanity. So for 50 lumber, a bunch of limestone and stuff, we would be able to repair our wall, but it doesn't really give us any XP. So it is a very low priority for us right now. Not to mention just how expensive it would end up being, you know, resource-wise and everything like that. So, okay, our town is already level 8. I didn't even notice that we already leveled up. We got so much XP there. That is insane. So now we're going to get 600,000, 1,000 copper, lumber, limestone, and a beacon. That is actually awesome, because now we're like straight up, I'm going to be able to actually like upgrade the town and make it look a little bit better. Not worry so much about my resources that I was just talking about 2 seconds ago, because that's the thing. I was really starting to get worried about like our resources, but I keep forgetting that a lot of the progression I'm actually holding off on until I can end up sharing it with you guys, you know. So let's put this stone cairn here, just because why not? Like just a big old dumb rock thing. Whatever, I don't know if that's like really good or not, but we got a bunch of beacons as well. I'm just gonna place these around. Just, oh, that actually looks really beautiful, dude. That looks so cool. There's this area right here where I ended up kind of upgrading the town more as well. You can see generally we've got things looking you know, a lot better. So apparently the way that the XP, you get a little bit of XP for the first time that you end up placing a vanity item down in a certain location. So I don't know. I don't think that you end up keeping, like, basically what I'm saying is if we ended up taking a beacon and moving it into a place where another beacon already was, for example, then it wouldn't really give us any XP. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to place these around because it, you know, who cares? And I guess we can start putting down houses, honestly speaking, because like seriously, there's not really any reason not to put down some houses in this area. And it looks like we're going to be able to put down 3 houses, or we could just end up putting down you know, a house or one house and then like a, you know, a workshop or something like that. So let me actually take a quick peek and see how much this is all going to cost us. So we actually can't put down alchemy tables, enchanters and junk like that, just because we're already, like, we already have the maximum amount of those that we can place down. So that's pretty crazy. Let's put down a dwelling. That's going to take a real life day, and look at that XP fly. We're going to put down a dwelling, a homestead, and that should have already given us an extra level to our town, so we'll be at level 9. But we're going to put down a house as well, just because we got the resources, and thank goodness we've actually got the gold. Let me actually go through the town and kind of clear things up a little bit, because I do want to be able to actually do a dungeon with you guys today, instead of just showing you my progress, okay? Okay, so we got our enchanter's tower up here, and how much XP is that? Oh my goodness gracious, that is so much XP. Give it to me. Beautiful. So I think we're actually... yeah, you know what? Once we end up plopping down these dwellings here, like, check this out. We actually leveled up to level 9. Oh my gosh. The max level you can get your town is 10. So we got it, guys. We got it. Next episode, we're going to have a town at level 10. And then all we can really focus on is spending our resources to make our town look pretty. Because that's all you would really want to do, right? Now, what I don't understand, like, technically speaking, from this point... do I bother buying these Imperial shipments? Because if level 10 is already the maximum, you know, the trade-off is that you can only end up getting these resources, you know, one time. So basically what we're actually paying for is the gold. We're not really actually paying for any of these resources because, honestly speaking, we don't need them because we're already good. Our town is going to get to level 10 no problem. But that's 850,000 gold, and that is just too good to pass up, because if we use the gold, we're going to be able to have pretty much whatever armor we want. I mean, the armor itself is going to be generally very grindy for us anyways. It's just, I wish I had a bunch of extra gems that I could end up affording us, you know, a legendary box or something like that. But honestly speaking, those boxes kind of suck as far as their RNG is concerned. You pretty much just get screwed on those ones. So anyways, let's also level up our character. Yes, yes, yes. I wonder what level we're going to end up turning out at. I don't know, but I want to guess a little bit more magicka here. And then Orchilium Ingot. Okay, I could have used that a long time ago. That kind of sucks. I hope that we end up getting some Dwemer out of it. And we're slowly working towards Blizzard armor. So let's actually unlock this ability. I don't want to actually equip it. I thought I did, but we've got Frostbite equipped, and I literally never use these abilities. So in order to get this, we have to be level 23. I do not think that we're going to end up getting to level 23, unfortunately. There are some other perks that we could go for. Most of all, this Healing Surge, which health regeneration goes up as we end up having our stamina high. I like these passive abilities. They're, I feel, very useful. And that's why I'm not really investing as much of our XP into stamina, but maybe we'll get that to 5,000 gold. That is totally not worth the level. Like, seriously, this game is kind of brutal every now and then with the rewards that they end up giving you. But oh, we've got 3 levels. Okay, so we're sitting here. We're actually doing not too bad. I guess I'll just go for more magicka, honestly, because the only spell that I ever end up using is my that's not bad. The only spell I ever end up using is the absorb spell anyways. So that's an elder chest. Let me actually double check in the shop here, guys, because I really want to be careful. We got 1 more level to our town, and I'm guessing that's going to be another 2,000 gems that we're probably going to end up having to drop down. Are we going to be able to get, like, is this elder chest, is that the best chest? I don't think that it is, because I think the best chest is the legendary. Yeah, the legendary, which is 2,500. Oh my gosh, that's so brutal. So what about this? What do we get out of this? We get 1 epic, a rare or an epic, and then we have a 1% chance for an artifact. No, that's just not worth it, dude. Like, even the amount of gold that you get out of it for 500 gems, like, that's brutal, dude. Like, on one hand, I kind of want it just because, you know what? Let's just grab it. Screw it. Screw it! We're not going to be able to unbox it today, I don't think, because it's probably going to take a while. Oh, it unboxes right away. Okay, I completely forgot about that. So did we get anything good out of it? Out of the blue, we got Dwarven Gauntlets. I'll take it. An Orcish Battle Axe. That's going to be weaker than our sword. Of course, useless resources. Here's a blue revival. Who cares? That's garbage. Sapphire. Who cares? Ruby, copper, potion of light. I don't really care about... Oh, man, that was such a waste. Well, you know what? You guys saw it here first. It is absolutely a waste of time to end up bothering with any of the cash shop boxes. Like, they actually suck. Why does this game get so sticky when you're going in the inventory? It gets sticky, icky. It's gross, dude. There we go. So now we're sitting and we're starting to look a little bit prettier here. And these are going to be fine Dwarven Gauntlets, so they're not as good as the other ones that we got. However, they are actually... Ooh, what is the stats that this thing has? Restores health by damage done. Ooh, I didn't know that we could have life leech on these gauntlets. That's actually really, really good, dude. That's really good. And then for our weapon, we just got this Orc Battle Axe, which, again, I'm still waiting until we get our hands on a legendary, but I don't know. You know what? Let's, I haven't really gathered us any of these other quests around the area. I kind of wanted to, like, give the characters funny voices and talk for them for you guys, because I know that we kind of started doing that at the beginning of the series, but let's just go do this Goblin Scourge quest. I need to start rushing some of the main quests, but I really want to do that with you guys on camera, rather than actually, like, just doing all the town stuff. But our town is almost maxed out, which means that the next few episodes is just 100% going to be us doing dungeons, which I like. I think that's good. What is this? Oh my god. Okay, weird little goblin dude. There's our absorb spell, and that's what I was actually hoping for. Is it seems like we're going to be able to cast absorb twice, so that's really, really good, because otherwise I kept having to use mana potions, and it was just like, okay, this is not very good. Now, as we end up getting more powerful, we can end up getting into the Abyss. And the Abyss eventually ends up having Elder Chests, like the one that we actually just bought out of the cash shop. Otherwise, the only other method of getting the Elder Chest is by doing your daily quests and jobs and junk like that. What you're actually going to do is slowly earn... it's like... There's like a page online that actually talks about it. I don't have it on hand right now, but I actually do use it a lot when I'm checking stuff on this game and stuff like that. My real life friend ended up helping me out by sending me to that website where they pretty much overanalyzed everything in this game. And it turns out that the chest rewards that you end up getting from the quests in this game are set. So I think it's on a 100 quest rotation. And periodically, I think you'll end up getting 2 elder chests out of a total of, like, you gotta complete like 250 jobs or something like that. And then I think it's like once you get to the 300th job, that cycle repeats afterwards, over and over again. So you technically can get elder chests just by doing your daily job and stuff, but it's just like such a ridiculous amount of quests that you have to end up grinding for them. I don't think you can get those legendary chests legit by being a free-to-play player. I don't know, even in the Abyss, I know they go up to elder chests. I'm not exactly sure if they end up actually going up to legendary chests, which would be awesome if they did, because then that would be something to definitely work towards as far as the end game is concerned, right? But either way, we got an Imperial Banner out of that, so, you know, I'll take it, whatever. Generally, the amount of XP that I look for in a quest is I've actually been able to get like 1,000 XP per quest, which has been really, really good. Sometimes I'll be able to do that, but it depends on the enemies. The Abyss seems to generally be really good for me as far as quests and grinding XP, or grinding XP, not quests, is concerned. But the problem is that the Abyss will generate randomly. So if we run into a bunch of rats, it kind of sucks. Most of all, if we run into skeletons and mercenaries, because those enemies I find in this game are actually the hardest because they're very block heavy, or a Spriggan because they're very, very, like, they just hurt a lot with their spells. And who exactly are you supposed to be? Who are you? You look like an idiot. My name is Scyushi. Scoons? I don't like you. So what do you know about goblins? Why don't you like me? Filthy little creatures, all of them. They've infested the hills just north of here. The Empire has posted bounty for each goblin killed. You up for it? Yeah, sure, why not? Good, return to me when the deed is done. Okay. I thought I already just completed that quest line, but I guess it seems like they want us to do a little bit more. Whatever. Junius, are you gonna give me quests to complete my town? Because guess what? I already did it, you dummy. She told me what you discovered beneath the town statue. The Abyss! Yeah, I'm already kind of an expert there. I never have dreamed there could be date back to the First Era. Could there be a link between what you found and the recent undead sightings? It's possible. As if there weren't suffering enough with the Bloodfall Queen's men hounding us. Do you think you could speak to her and find a way to placate her? I'll get her to leave us alone by killing her. Thank the divines for you, Scoothy Wooth. A good day to you, Scooth. Okay, thanks. I wasn't really done talking to you yet, but I guess we are. Hey, what is this? Aha! So we got an empty spot here. What do we got? We got an Imperial Banner, and then we got a medium thingamabob. So we can place that down, I think, up here in our pretty part of the town here. Should we just max out our town? It depends how much gems it costs to max out these houses. But honestly, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess we can just wait. Torture cage. Oh my gosh. Why is this just sitting here? Like, what is this? This is not appropriate for my town, dude. All right, what is this gonna cost me? It's like 10. Oh my gosh, this is not worth the gems at all to complete that right now. I love how, like, they let us force complete these, and it literally doesn't matter. Like, I can just go to sleep. You know, it's like, it doesn't matter if we would be able to complete it right now or not. Like, who cares, you know? We'll just wait, and in the next episode, we'll be able to get level 10 on our town, which is gonna be awesome. Hello, stupid. Glad to meet you. I'm Constantini. Where are you from? I'm from here. This is my town. Are you really? Well then, welcome home. I need someone like you to help me, warrior. My land has been infested by trolls. Ooh, I like fighting me some trolls. They're actually really tough, and they don't block very often, because a lot of the daily quests have us actually do like a 6-hit combo now, which arguably is really easy for like a dagger user, because you can really, really quick. But for somebody like myself, it's generally very slow and difficult to do, because if an enemy blocks at any point, that ends up breaking your combo chain. We've tried offering them food, but nothing will satisfy the blood. Why would you offer a troll food, you idiot? That, of course, is going to make them go crazy. Then they just have food, and then they kill you because they're a troll. Can you please get rid of them? Yeah, sure, I can do that. I got it. So long, traveler. I have a name, you know, Mademoiselle, but whatever. And then we got our stupid mentor over here. Maybe we can just kick his butt, because he seems to like fighting us for some reason. What's on your mind? How about a little spar? Yeah, let's spar a little bit. I thought you never asked. Meet me in the arena when you're ready. Okay. How do I actually do this? Oh, that's right. We gotta, like, accept the quest, like, just from our job menu, which I don't know if we have enough time to do. I know we only did, like, one dungeon today, boys, but, I mean, we'll end up doing more dungeons, don't you worry. I'm doing a lot of grinding off camera so that we can progress as quickly as we are, because I still love this game. Like, I find it to be a lot of fun. Not to mention, I also just kind of play this game in bursts. Like, sometimes I'll be playing it, like, every single day. And then other times, you know, I get busy with real life stuff or just doing other things with the channel and junk like that. Scythe says she has made much progress regarding the Ayleid crypt under the town. First, as she learned of the buried tomb, an ancient Ayleid sorcerer king, ruler over the lands of the First Era. Blah, 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 blah. Interesting. Anything of more importance? Get it? Loot? Secret lever that opened the large door. Okay. There the whole other section of the tomb to explore. Yep, I'll go into the tomb. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Please don't throw me in there just yet, though, crazy lady. That is so cool, dude. Yay! I don't know why I keep thinking they were talking about the abyss. Maybe they weren't. If we end up getting super duper deep into the abyss, apparently we fight dragons and all sorts of crazy things. I gotta fix these walls, man. I gotta fix these walls. I don't really need to do it right now, though, honestly speaking. So, now we've got plenty of quests to do, and a couple of these are actually considered very, very difficult. Like, we got a 3-star one, and then we got a 4-star one. Are you kidding me? That is actually crazy. So then we got our jobs. I should actually get my daily quest out of the way. And then we got our challenges here. So we gotta defeat enemies, deal shock damage, cancel that. I never do shock damage. And there's that 6-hit combo. Yikes, dude. What is Visit Gwyn's bring back fabric? Okay, so I gotta go in that dungeon and grab a bunch of junk. But that's all the time that we have for today. I'm gonna end up getting this daily quest out of the way. Off camera, sorry boys and girls, they also have gems actually out of daily quest now, so a free-to-play player can theoretically end up grinding gems just by doing all the dailies. It's going to be extremely grindy, but hope you enjoyed today's episode, everybody, and thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I know that this series is not very consistent, but the trade-off is that when we end up having an episode, we get to see a lot, and we almost got our town completely maxed out, which is awesome. I feel like that is just going to be the beginning of this series, because we'll get to have the town out of the way, not have to deal with any more of that time-gated garbage outside of upgrading our smithy and crafting armor and junk like that, and then otherwise we'll just get to go exploring together. How cool is that? Because I know these past 2 episodes was just us kind of me showing off stuff I've done in the town. Thanks for watching, though. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, sub, hit that notification bell. If you want to support me, there's merch down below. You can actually just see it right there. You don't even gotta go off of YouTube. It's right there on the channel. And then otherwise, there's other links in the description that you can do to help me out, or you can sponsor the YouTube channel if you decide to do so. Have yourselves a great day regardless. Sayonara, and stay up, everybody.